Mark, after a good run at home, I suppose the task now is to take the form on the road.
Yeah, we won 2 away games before the Morecambe game, so yeah, we're confident home or away at the moment. So we're looking forward to it.
And obviously, there's the carrot with Crawley to go above them in the table. Do you need any more motivation than that?
We just see it as 3 points. It's another opportunity for us to get 3 points and continue, to try and march up the table, and that's what we're looking at.
What is the secret to keeping the momentum going?
We've got to keep doing the basics really well. If you do them well, then you give yourself a chance to win any game of football. And then if you've got a little bit of flair in the team and you can create things, that comes to the fore, and you can score some goals and score enough to win.
Presumably no one's getting ahead of themselves. I mean, you're still in the bottom half of the table and you'd still obviously like to carry on climbing.
That's right, of course. We want to climb as high as we can, and it's a kind of league at the moment where everyone seems to beat everyone, and we've just got to keep going. We've got to keep taking every game on its own merits, trying to be as hard to beat as we can, and hoping that our sort of boys at the top end of the pitch can produce.
And how do you feel that's going? Because obviously Christian Deutsch has got a couple of goals in the last couple of games. Is the confidence beginning to come back with him?
I think confidence always comes about when you're performing well and winning games. It's just the way it is. So everybody's confident at the minute. Touch wood, we're defensively sound, and when you're defensively sound, it gives you an opportunity to win a game.
And has that, if you like, come first, the defensive sound, is that tightening up at the back, or is it all sort of clicked into place together? Because sometimes you've got to do one before the other.
Yeah, but sometimes being defensively sound comes from defending from the front and defending on the front foot and being on the front foot as a team. So that takes a lot of pressure off the boys at the back, and that's what we've tried to do.
How much is the team almost picking itself at the moment, barring injuries?
It is, yeah. We haven't. We've trained obviously this week. We've only got 14 or 15 players available at the moment. So it's in a way it's good in a way because it doesn't give me too many decisions to make.
You've let Shamir Mullins go out, though, on loan to Macclesfield. What was the thinking behind that?
He needed to play. He needed to play. He was getting frustrated. He needed to play some games and to try and get some momentum in his game where he's performing well and scoring goals. And he needed to go out and play.
And presumably, obviously, you'll think, you've got enough strikers in the squad to be able to cope for a month, but also, when you get him back here, you want him to be able to challenge for the team.
That's right. That's up to Sham. He's aware of the situation. He knows why he's gone on loan, and he knows what he's got to do.
What do you make of Crawley at the moment? They seem to have struggled for goals recently in the league.
Yeah, they played very well last week at Wigan in the FA Cup. The pressure was off. It was a free hit for them, but they've got some good players. Got a lot of foreign players. Obviously, the manager, is Champions League winner, isn't he? So great experience there. But when I watch the teams in the league, a lot of them are very similar. And like I said, anybody can beat anybody on any given day.
So what is it that makes the difference? Is it just will to win?
It's making the right decisions, making good or bad decisions. That's the difference between winning and losing, and making good decisions under pressure and making the right ones.
And injuries, obviously you say you've only got about 15, but is that more or less the same 15 you were working with at the weekend?
Yeah, be the same squad. Obviously, Jordan Stevens has got a niggle in his back. Dan Wishart should be fit for Saturday, so it'll be more or less the same group of guys, yeah.